Most people will live their entire lives never knowing why they stayed average. They'll work hard. They'll try. They'll even want it badly enough. But something invisible, silent, deeply wired will hold them back. That something is not talent. It is not luck. It is not even opportunity. It is the way their brain is wired. And today, right now, we are going to test yours. I'm going to put your mind through 3 levels of psychological testing. Level 1 is logical. Most people pass it. Level 2 is observational. Half of those people fail here. Level 3 is where 95% of people quit entirely. Keep your score. Drop it in the comments at the end. Let's find out which 5% you belong to. Level 1. The logic trap. A man walks into a room with no windows, no electricity, and no natural light. He has one match. In the room, he finds a candle, an oil lamp, and a fireplace. What does he light first? Most people said the candle. Some said the lamp. A few said the fireplace. The answer is the match. Your brain skipped the obvious because it was too busy looking for complexity. Psychologists call this cognitive tunneling. Your mind locks onto the details of a problem and completely misses the foundation underneath it. This is exactly what happens to average thinkers in real life. They obsess over strategy, over planning, over the perfect moment, and completely miss the simple first step, standing right in front of them. The top 5% don't think harder, they think clearer. Score yourself 1 point if you got it right. Let's go deeper. Level 2. The observer's test. A doctor and a patient's son are in a hospital. The boy needs emergency surgery. The surgeon looks at the boy and says, "I cannot operate on this child. He is my son." But the doctor and the boy's father are standing in the same room together. Who is the surgeon? The surgeon is the boy's mother. If you got it wrong, your brain made an assumption so fast you didn't even feel it happen. That is called implicit bias. An invisible filter. Your subconscious applies before your conscious mind even has a chance to think. Top performers, elite decision makers, founders, leaders are obsessive about catching their own assumptions. They question the frame before they answer the question. Because in high-stakes situations, a career decision, business move, a relationship, the wrong assumption doesn't just cost you the answer, it costs you everything. Score yourself another point if you saw through it. 1 level remains. Level 3, the final test. This is where 95% of people stop thinking and start guessing. Stay with me. A man lives on the 40th floor of a building. Every morning, he takes the elevator down to the ground floor and goes to work. When he returns in the evening, on rainy days, he rides the elevator all the way to the 40th floor. But on clear days, he only takes the elevator to the 20th floor and walks the rest of the way up. Why? Take your time. Don't guess. Think laterally. The man is short. On rainy days, he uses his umbrella to press the button for the 40th floor. On clear days, he has no umbrella, so he can only reach the button for the 20th floor. Most people fail this riddle, not because they lack intelligence. They fail because they assume the situation is more complex than it is. They look for hidden meaning when the answer is sitting quietly in a simple, overlooked detail. This is lateral thinking, the ability to step outside the obvious frame and see what everyone else is walking past. And here is what this means for your real life. If you cannot hold focused attention long enough to solve a 3-sentence riddle, what is happening to your focus when you sit down to study, to build, to create something that actually matters? Distractions are not interrupting your life, you are letting them. You just completed 3 levels of psychological testing that 95% of people never finish. Not because the riddles were impossible, because most people don't have the patience to sit with the hard question long enough to actually think. That patience, that quiet refusal to quit, is the single most underrated trait of every successful person you have ever admired. Not their genius, not their connections, not their luck. Their ability to stay in the room when it gets uncomfortable. You stayed in the room today. That already makes you different from most. Now, the question is, what you do with that difference tomorrow morning, before you open your phone, before the noise starts, before the world tells you to be average again. Drop your score in the comments. 0, 1, 2, or 3. And if you want to keep training your mind at this level, subscribe. This is where the 5% come to think.